You are being watched, not by a camera, but by the people you call your friends, your colleagues, and your competitors. Every time you speak, you are giving away a piece of your soul. Every time you share a dream, you are handing someone a knife. You wonder why you're stuck. You work harder than everyone else. You're honest. You're kind. You follow the rules. Yet, the person who does half the work but knows how to play the room is the one getting the promotion. The one who smiles while they stab you in the back is the one sitting in the corner office. You feel a sense of injustice. It burns. You think the world is broken. It isn't. The world is working exactly as it always has. You're just playing a game where you haven't read the manual. Imagine this. You've spent 3 years building a project. It's your baby. You've stayed up until 3 a.m. perfecting every detail. You present it to your boss. He loves it. 2 weeks later, he presents it to the board. He uses the word I instead of we. He takes the credit. He gets the bonus. You get a good job email. What do? Do you complain? Do you show your anger? If you do, you've already lost. You've shown your hand. You've made yourself a target. The truth is, your goodness is your greatest weakness. Your transparency is a liability. In the high-stakes theater of human life, your desire to be liked is a leash that others use to pull you exactly where they want you. Welcome to the reality you've been ignoring. Most people think power is about being the loudest person in the room. They think it's about aggression. They are wrong. Real power is silent. It is the ability to move through the world without leaving a footprint. Consider the first rule of the game: never outshine the master. Look at history. Think of those who were too brilliant for their own good. When you show off your talents, you don't inspire admiration. You inspire fear. You make those above you feel insecure. And an insecure person in power is the most dangerous animal on earth. They will crush you not because you are bad, but because you are too good. If you want to rise, you must make those above you feel like they are the stars. You are the mirror that reflects their greatness. This isn't cowardice. It's strategy. It's the long game. Then, there is the power of silence. Always say less than necessary. When you speak, you reveal your limits. You show your cards. The person who talks too much eventually says something stupid. But the person who remains quiet? They are unpredictable. They are a mystery. Think about the most powerful people you know. They don't ramble. They don't justify themselves. They speak in short, punchy sentences. They let the silence do the work. When you stop talking, others start. They fill the void with their own insecurities, their own secrets, their own weaknesses. Silence is a vacuum that sucks the truth out of everyone around you. Your reputation is the only thing that precedes you into a room. It is the invisible force that either clears your path or builds a wall in front of you. Once your reputation is compromised, you are finished. Every move you make will be viewed through a lens of suspicion. This is why you must guard it with your life. But here is the dark secret. You can't just be good. You must be known for something specific. Look at the titans of industry. Look at someone like Steve Jobs. He wasn't just a CEO. He was a visionary, a perfectionist, a tyrant. He cultivated a reputation so strong that it didn't matter if he was difficult to work with. People wanted to be part of the legend. If you don't define your reputation, someone else will define it for you. And they won't be kind. You must learn to destroy your enemies by opening holes in their reputations. Then, you stand aside and let the public do the rest. It sounds cold. It is. But in a world where attention is the only currency that matters, being nice is a fast track to being forgotten. You must also learn the art of being noticed at all costs. In the age of the algorithm, invisibility is death. If you are not seen, you do not exist. It is better to be slandered than to be ignored. The greatest enemy of power is not other people. It is your own heart. Anger, love, resentment, even gratitude. These are the handles that others use to manipulate you. The moment you react emotionally to something, you have lost control. You are no longer driving the car. Your impulses are. Think about the way modern social media works. It is designed to keep you in a state of constant emotional friction. It wants you outraged. It wants you jealous. Why? Because an emotional person is predictable. An emotional person is a consumer. The master stays calm. When someone insults you, they are trying to provoke a reaction. If you get angry, they win. If you remain indifferent, they look foolish. There is an old story about a king who wanted to conquer a rival city. He didn't use a battering ram. He simply waited. He cut off their water. He watched as they turned on each other. He watched as their fear turned into chaos. He walked through the gates without firing a single shot. Control your emotions, or they will be used to control you. Learn to use the emotions of others against them. Find their thumbscrew, that one insecurity, that one desire they can't control, and turn it. We are taught that collaboration is the key to success. We are told to be team players. This is a half-truth designed to keep you manageable. The moment you depend on someone else, you are their slave. If they provide your paycheck, your status, or your happiness, they own you. The goal of the game is total independence. You want people to depend on you, but you must never depend on them. Look at the most successful figures of our time. They don't ask for permission. They build their own platforms. They create their own ecosystems. They make themselves indispensable. When you are indispensable, you have leverage. And leverage is the only thing that matters in a negotiation. Don't be the person who is useful. Useful people are discarded once the job is done. Be the person who is necessary. The person whose absence would cause the entire structure to collapse. This requires a certain level of isolation. You cannot be everyone's friend. You cannot be one of the guys. You must keep a distance. A certain level of mystery. If people know everything about you, they lose interest. They lose their awe. Familiarity breeds contempt. Distance breeds respect. You might think these rules are ancient. You might think they don't apply to your digital high-tech life in 2026. You couldn't be more wrong. The tools have changed, but the human animal has stayed the same. We are still the same primates, driven by ego, fear, and the desire for status. In 2026, the 48 laws of power are not just advice. They are your survival kit. We live in a world of deepfakes, AI-driven manipulation, and corporate surveillance. Your data is being used to map your weaknesses. Algorithms are being tuned to exploit your dopamine loops. The masters of today aren't kings on thrones. They are engineers behind screens. If you go into this world with a good person mindset, you will be eaten alive. You will be a data point, a ghost in the machine. You must learn to use these laws to protect yourself, to hide your intentions from the algorithms, to build a reputation that can survive a cancellation, to stay calm while the rest of the world is drowning in manufactured outrage. Power is a game of masks. In 2026, you need to know which mask to wear and when to take it off. You are standing in a library. The books on these shelves contain the blood and bones of 5,000 years of human struggle. The book we are discussing, Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power, is not a book of evil. It is a book of is. It describes the world as it actually exists, not as we wish it to be. You can choose to ignore these laws. You can choose to believe that the world is fair. You can choose to stay pure. But remember this, even if you decide not to play the game, you are still on the board. And those who don't know the rules are destined to be the pieces that the players move. So ask yourself, tonight, when you close your eyes and the noise of the world finally stops, are you the player? Or are you the piece? What is the one thing you are holding on to right now that is actually a leash?